Season 3 of Tell Me Lies has been a slow, calculated dismantling of its characters' emotional defenses. Episode 7 didn't just raise the stakes. It obliterated the illusion that anyone could keep their lies contained. By turning Bree's photography exhibition into a site of public humiliation and private devastation, the show made one thing clear heading into Episode 8. There's no version of this story where everyone walks away intact. The finale isn't about revelations anymore. It's about consequences. The secrets are out, the relationships are fractured, and each character is now forced to decide who they are when denial is no longer an option. Episode 8 will likely be quieter than expected, but far more damaging. Here's how the Season 3 finale could unfold. The most obvious expectation going into the finale is that Bree will explode. She has every reason to. Her boyfriend manipulated her mother into humiliating her publicly. Her secret lover betrayed her with her friend. And her relationship with Evan is revealed to be built on a lie that involved Lucy all along. But Tell Me Lies has never rewarded emotional outbursts. Instead, the show often finds its most brutal moments in restraint. Rather than a dramatic confrontation, Bree's arc and episode may 8th center on withdrawal. She may end things with Evan without giving him the emotional reaction he expects. She may cut off Wrigley entirely, not even granting him the dignity of explanation. And she may distance herself from Pippa and Lucy in a way that feels permanent. This kind of ending would be devastating because it denies everyone else closure. Evan doesn't get to apologize. Wrigley doesn't get to justify himself. Lucy doesn't get forgiveness or condemnation. Bree simply chooses herself, but in a way that leaves her isolated, emotionally guarded, and fundamentally changed. The tragedy isn't that Bree loses everyone. It's that she learns to survive by needing no one. Stephen handing Lucy the flash drive in Episode 7 appears on the surface like an act of mercy. But Stephen has never needed physical leverage to control someone. His power has always been psychological. The finale may confirm that the tape itself no longer matters. Whether Stephen truly destroyed all other copies is almost irrelevant. By giving Lucy the tape, he shifts the burden entirely on her. She becomes the one who has to protect it, hide it, and live in constant fear of what would happen if it surfaced. In Episode 8, Stephen may present himself as calm, even supportive, encouraging Lucy to move on, to go abroad, to be free. That calm will be far more unsettling than rage. It would suggest that he knows something Lucy doesn't, that emotional control doesn't require proximity. Stephen's final move this season may not be a betrayal, but a transformation of Lucy into someone who thinks like him, hypervigilant, anxious, and incapable of trusting peace. That would be his true victory. Lucy's study abroad acceptance is framed as hope, but Tell Me Lies has never portrayed distance as healing. It has portrayed it as avoidance. Episode May 8th end with Lucy choosing to leave, but not because she's grown, because she's overwhelmed, because staying means facing the wreckage she helped create, particularly with Bree. If Lucy goes abroad, it may be framed not as empowerment, but as emotional suspension. The finale could show her packing, saying restrained goodbyes, and receiving a disturbingly gentle farewell from Stephen. No begging, no manipulation, just acceptance. That acceptance would be the most ominous sign of all. The show may end Lucy's arc this season with ambiguity. Has she finally chosen herself, or is she simply postponing the inevitable return to the same patterns? The answer may be intentionally unclear, because Lucy herself doesn't know yet. Pippa loses everything in Episode 7. Her relationship with Wrigley ends brutally. Her secret relationship with Diana ends definitively. And her connection to Bree is compromised by betrayal. The finale may push Pippa toward her most honest moment yet. Not because she wants to be virtuous, but because she has nothing left to protect. Episode 8 could show Pippa choosing radical honesty, even if it costs her what little remains of her social standing. She may confront Bree, not to defend herself, but to admit her selfishness. Or she may walk away from the entire group, recognizing that the environment itself is toxic beyond repair. Pippa's ending may be the quietest of the finale. No dramatic speeches, no forgiveness. Just a realization that living a double life always ends in solitude. Evan has spent the season positioning himself as the safe option, the stable boyfriend, the reasonable partner. Episode 7 exposes that image as carefully curated. In the finale, Evan may attempt damage control. He may apologize. He may claim good intentions. But Bree's reaction, or lack of one, will likely determine his fate. The most telling outcome wouldn't be Evan being punished, but Evan being ignored. Manipulators thrive on reaction. Bree denying him emotional access would be the clearest indication that his control has failed. Episode May 8th leave Evan exactly where he deserves to be, exposed, powerless, and finally seen clearly. The most likely structure for Episode 8 is not a cascade of confrontations, but a series of decisions made quietly and separately. People choosing paths without knowing how they intersect later. The show may avoid tying up loose ends because Tell Me Lies has never been about resolution. It's about patterns, how they form, how they repeat, and how difficult they are to break. The finale may end with Bree stepping into a colder, more self-contained future. Lucy leaving town, but not her emotional damage. Steven watching it all with unsettling composure. Pippa standing alone, but finally honest. No one wins. No one is fully punished. And that discomfort is the point. If Season 3 has proven anything, it's that the most dangerous lies aren't the ones characters tell each other. They're the ones they tell themselves. Episode 8 isn't about exposing truth. It's about what people do once truth is unavoidable. The finale will likely leave viewers unsettled, frustrated, and emotionally raw.